Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to Joyful Encounters, where I make videos about my thoughts, feelings, self-care, adulting, contemplating, all that good stuff. Today we'll be talking about journaling, more specifically journaling prompts I've used over the years to heal and grow as a person. So I've been journaling for over 10 years, but I've only been journaling consistently when I moved to New York, which was 4 years ago. And since I started journaling 4 years ago, it has helped me so much. It has helped me grow as a person. But I know that when you're first starting out, it can feel very boring and intimidating. Having structure such as prompts does help a lot. But first, why do we journal? I believe that as human beings, we have the conscious and unconscious mind. The conscious and unconscious mind is not always in communication with each other. However, the unconscious registers everything that happens. Habits like journaling, meditating, and therapy is a way to unlock your unconscious mind. I think it's really important to have that conscious to subconscious connection, because a lot of things that happen to us, we think that we've processed it, but we actually just forgot about it. It will manifest in certain behaviors in the future. I like to journal because I like to just let everything that I might be feeling or might not even be aware that I'm feeling, every thought, every insecurity, to just really let all of it out on a piece of paper. And I find that whenever I'm able to do that, I feel so much lighter. I feel just happier with my life overall. These are the prompts I have more or less used over the past few years to take care of myself, to empty my subconscious mind. Okay, now let's talk about the prompts. The first prompt / technique I like to use is the compliment page. So what is the compliment page? There was a period in my life where I would just judge myself very harshly. Oh, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not able to do this, blah blah blah. What I was doing was just putting myself down. So if you suffer from negative self-talk where you struggle with your confidence, this technique is for you. We tend to judge ourselves much more harshly than others do to us. So this is a way to adjust your judgment towards yourself. So for the compliment page, what you should do is have 2 pages. On your left-hand page, write compliments from other people. On right-hand page, write affirmatives. This can sound cringy and cheesy, but trust me, it works, especially if you're someone who's struggling with a low self-esteem. So you could just ask your friends and family randomly, hey, what is one thing you like about me? And for instance, if your mom says that, oh, I like that you're very tough, that will be the first thing you write there. And another friend says, oh, I like how thoughtful you are towards other people. So that can be your second compliment. So your compliment page will be my mom says that I am a tough person. My friend says I'm a thoughtful person. And you should write it from their point of view and get as many different compliments as you can. And then on the second page, you should write the same compliment but in an affirmative first person way. My friend thinks I'm a thoughtful person. Then on the next page, you should write I am a thoughtful person. So that's the sequence you should be going for. Just read it to yourself, and even reading it out loud. I want to caveat it by saying it's not you're going to people and be compliment me, I'm the best. No, don't do that. You can tell them that you're trying to improve your confidence, and this is an exercise that you think will help you. Our confidence, our self-esteem has a lot to do with how we perceive ourselves. When I tried doing this, I also looked at sweet messages that my friends sent me in the past. I usually take screenshots of these conversations and I keep them starred on my phone. So when I try to do this, I just go through my starred folder and look at all the nice things they've said and then write it in a first person point of view. The second prompt / technique is the morning check-in. I remember I first saw Jim Kwik's morning routine where he encourages people to wake up at 4 a.m., take an ice cold shower before they start their day. From everything he recommended, there was only one thing that I thought I could realistically implement. into my life, and it is this one. Before you start your morning, the first thing you should do is go to your desk, take a piece of paper, maybe even just use the notes app on your phone, and ask yourself these questions. What are 3 things you want to accomplish today? What are 3 things you want to be? And what are 3 emotions you want to feel? But what this technique made me realize was you can actually like consciously reframe your thoughts and your emotions. So if you tell yourself you're gonna have a good day, like you want to have a good day, you're gonna start your day off on a better note. You'll have a stronger desire to like want to have a good day because you've decided early in the morning when you woke up that you were gonna have a good day. But after I have like a series of bad days, I realized like maybe I'm not really having a bad day, maybe I'm just not having a good mindset. So when it comes to what you want to do, it doesn't have to be anything grand. It doesn't have to be like, today I'm gonna be a K-pop star, or today I'm gonna make $10,000. Like, it doesn't have to be anything big. In fact, the more likely you're able to complete them, the better. So I like to write, today I will finally be putting all my dishes away. Today I will be recording a YouTube video. Today I will go on a 10-minute walk. When it's to be, it's today I'm gonna be a good friend. Today I'm gonna be someone who keeps her word. Today I'm gonna be someone who is reflective. When it comes to the feelings one, you start your day by deciding what you want to feel. And trust me, after like even just a few days of this exercise, it does help you reframe your thoughts, help reframe your feelings. The third thing is to ask yourself, how can I be a good blank? I think a lot of times we feel stressed, unhappy when we're not really making the progress from our current self to be that ideal self. How can I be a good, insert whatever you want here, is a good way to decrease the chasm between who you are today and your ideal self. So it can be like, how can I be a good friend? But it can also be, how can I be a good, let's say, content creator? And then just sitting down and actually answering these questions that you set will help you realize the actionable things you need to do in order to become that ideal self. I always say that one of the biggest mental distresses is when who they are and who they want to be are 2 completely different. Just thinking about these actionable steps and even taking these actionable steps will help you move closer, feel happier. Okay, the next technique is good for people who suffer from limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs is this thing where you believe that you cannot do something, or where you don't even try to do something because you don't think you're the type of person who will succeed at it. So let's say, for instance, you're someone who wants to open a restaurant and it's something that you've always been thinking about, but you don't do it because deep down you don't think you're gonna succeed. I definitely suffered from limiting beliefs in the past. I for the longest time wanted to have a YouTube channel. For the longest time that I wasn't someone who could edit. I thought I wasn't someone who was artsy, and I thought I would not succeed at it. So in order to be able to have the courage to do what I'm doing now, to talk to you right now, I had to like overcome a lot of like self-limiting beliefs. The question you should ask yourself is, what are the things that you believe about yourself that will hinder your growth? So for me, it was, I believed that I was not artistic enough, and just writing it on a piece of paper and just being aware of it. These are very good steps. Hopefully it's the first of many steps to bring you closer to where you want to be. Because when it comes to like personal growth, career growth, and just like life growth in general, if you don't believe you can do it, you will not be able to do it. Just because you believe you can do it doesn't mean you'll succeed. But if you just start out thinking you're not gonna succeed, you will for sure like not succeed. We owe it to ourselves to really take that shot and overcome these self-limiting beliefs. There's this quote I really like. It's actually a quote about startups. Startups don't die by competition. Startups don't die in a bad macro environment, but startups die by suicide. Getting rid of limiting beliefs is a game changer, I promise you. The 5th one is dealing with a traumatic life event. Unfortunately, life is not smooth sailing. If you've been here for a while, you know that I recently suffered from some traumatic life events. This is a technique I'm borrowing from my therapy session. It's just asking yourself what happened and how does it make you feel. Asking yourself how this thing makes you feel is a good way to uncover the onion of emotions. Or it doesn't have to be even the biggest traumatic life event. If something bothers you, you can always ask yourself, how does this make me feel? The other journaling technique is manifestations. Again, I know a lot of people think it's cringe, but we do not want that judgmental energy here. We're manifesting an open-minded environment. So how I do this is I just write one sentence about my future, and it doesn't have to be like I am manifesting this, but it's like a way to like program your subconscious. You should always do manifestations in like present tense. My favorite manifestation sentence is, I am achieving my dreams, I am strong, I am surrounded by abundance, I deserve fulfilling relationships, I deserve love, I am in presence of so much love, I am enough. So these are simple manifestations. I know it's kind of weird, especially if you don't believe in it, but I believe in the law of attraction. I believe that if you believe that something will happen, it will happen. These are like short manifestations, or you can even like Google your own manifestations. Last journaling prompt slash technique that I love is one I use when I am thinking and planning my future. So I ask myself these questions: where do I want to be in a month, year, few years? How have I been spending my time? What can I do to get closer to where I want to be in the future? The reason why I love asking myself these questions, it's because yes, we might be aware of what we want in a few years, but we tend to underestimate how much can get done over like a year, 3 years. How much of what happens in a year is actually a byproduct of how we're spending our time right now. Again, I shall be using this YouTube channel as an example. If I said a year ago I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but what I was doing was watching TV, then in a year, 3 years, I will definitely not have a YouTube channel. But if I post a video once a week or even once a month, it might not instantly give me the success I want, but it will definitely get me closer than like not thinking about it and not doing anything at all. This is like something I used in the past to like audit my life. So this gives more control and agency over yourself and time. That's it from me. I hope you took away something that was helpful. I have been posting videos for 3 months now, and I still feel very nervous. And I kind of still feel cringe when I look at my old videos, but I see it as a good sign. It means I'm improving, hopefully. So yeah, let me know if there are any journaling techniques you like, or if there are videos you want to see more of. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.